Hi there, this is Ed Herzog from edherzog.com, and today I want to talk about Google AdSense, and in particular about placing ads on your YouTube channel, on your YouTube videos. As you may know, this is something that you can do once you reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is something that I achieved after a lot of work about a month ago. So as part of this video, I want to share with you what I earned in my first month on Google AdSense using my YouTube videos. Now, I really had no idea whatsoever how much money I would be able to make. I found some sort of an online calculator and I ran some numbers through that, and I was expecting maybe about $15 a month, which really obviously isn't much. I mean, it's better than $0 a month, but I was expecting about $15 a month, but I definitely did better than that. So I'm going to switch over and show you what I made and then talk a bit about, about Google AdSense and about placing ads on your YouTube videos. So let me switch over. So as you can see, in my first month on Google AdSense, running ads on my YouTube videos, I made about $158. So quite a bit more than the $15 that I was expecting. Now, I should mention this is actually for 28 days because that is what Google AdSense or, all the YouTube analytics are based on a 28-day period. So in a full month, I would be on pace to make more of about $170, $175. So, I'm actually really happy with that. I mean, it's not a lot of money. It's not, you can't live off of that, but it's I consider that kind of a nice little bonus, that augments, what I make from my affiliate marketing. And, if I stayed at that level for the rest of the year, for a full year, that would be about $2,000 a year. And in fact, I expect it, of course, to increase as I add more videos to my channel. And again, if you're like me and you do this right away once you reach 1,000 subscribers, I think this is kind of an upper limit as to what you may be able to make. Doesn't mean that's what you're going to make if you put ads on your channel. I've heard of a YouTuber who had a single video that had 1 million views, and they made only $500 on that particular video, which is, if you compare that to me, again, I've got $158 and I'm getting about 10.7 thousand or 10,700 views. So I would make roughly $500 off of only 30 to 35,000 views, a lot fewer views. The reason, as I understand it, a lot of it depends, first of all, who's watching your videos. My videos are primarily watched by people in the United States. Looking at my Google Analytics, it's about 60% of my audience comes from the United States, which is obviously an audience that advertisers value, that they're willing to pay a substantial amount of money to reach. In addition to that, as I understand it, the niche I'm in, which is business marketing, that sort of area, is a more lucrative niche. So if you're in a different area, if your videos perhaps aren't in English, or if you're not, really getting a lot of views from a country where advertisers will pay to reach that audience, if you're not in a lucrative niche, then the amount that you make could be a lot less. So I think this is probably a bit of an upper limit. And again, I'm still a fairly small channel. I'm pushing 1,100 subscribers, I don't get a lot, I get 3 or 4 a day, which is fine. I grow little by little, which is fine. I like it that way. And, I'm getting roughly 10,000 views a month. Again, these are increasing. It shows that this is a little bit more than my normal, the 10,700 that I've got in this last 28-day period. So I am growing, and I do expect this to increase. But, even as I grow, I mean, it will take me a long time for this to really reach a level that could in and of itself be sustainable. Again, I was watching a channel from another YouTuber who's been doing videos now for 5, 6, 7 years, and has I think several 100,000 subscribers, and he's only making about $3,000 a month from AdSense revenue. So better than me, obviously a lot better, but even he is only making about $3,000 a month. And he's in, again, same audience, United States, same niche, business marketing. And, even with that, he's only making about $3,000. So, I think you have to consider this as kind of a supplement to your income. It's not something that's really likely to give you any sort of a full-time income unless, again, it depends a little bit on where you live. As as I've mentioned in other videos, I live in Bogota, Colombia, which means that, you know, the cost of living is less than what it would be in, you know, in the United States or in Europe or, you know, some other more expensive places. So, you know, I do have that advantage over some people. So in terms of placing ads on your videos, let me just show you real quick. This is what I do. And, you know, obviously what you do can be something completely different, but just come over here to this most recent video and come over to the Monetization tab. So you have a few options in terms of where your ads are displayed. Now these here, these display ads are mandatory. You cannot change this. These are, you know, these are ads that are on the sidebar, so they show up at the top and next to your video. You can't choose to have that on or off. It has to be on. That only brings in about 3% of the income that I've achieved, so it's, you know, it's fine. It's not a big deal. You know, I'll take it, but, you know, I can't turn that off. So you can also do these overlay ads. I personally find those, you know, when I'm watching a video, my opinion of those ads, they just kind of look cheap and unprofessional, and I don't really see much value in using those sort of ads. I'm not sure how much, you know, I could put those on, maybe they bring in a little more money, but I just don't want those sort of ads on my video. And, you know, also because a lot of times I'm doing demonstrations, you know, these might cover what I'm showing. So again, I don't have no interest in that sort of video. Then you have sponsored cards, which, you know, if you're familiar with a card, it's when, you know, during a video, you may get a little icon at the top that says, hey, you know, check out this video, check out this other sort of thing. And so you can have those on. But again, I don't really want to be driving traffic away from my video while people are watching my video. So again, just not something I have any interest in having on my videos. Then you have here either skippable or non-skippable video ads. I don't want to put on non-skippable. I think, you know, I personally don't really like that myself. I don't want to force people to watch an ad. So again, that's just not an option for me, not something I want to put. So I go with the skippable video ads. Now my feeling here is, first of all, I personally don't mind those ads. Although actually, let me clarify that here for a second. I have them, once you put skippable, you can place them in 3 different places, before, during, or after, and you can do more than one. I put it skippable and before. So what that means, you know, you've seen this before, right? Within normally it's 5 seconds, you can skip the ad if you want. I personally don't mind that. I don't mind waiting 5 seconds to watch a video on YouTube. That does not bother me at all. So that to me seems the best way to do it, at least again for myself. I don't mind that sort of video, so I'm hoping my audience doesn't mind that sort of video, and I haven't seen any change in the number of views on my channel. Again, it seems to be growing, which is good. And so yeah, I put mine before the video begins and let people skip it if they choose to. You can also put ads during the video. I personally detest those. I really hate it when I'm in the middle of the video, I'm really enjoying what the person is sharing, and all of a sudden there's an ad. And yeah, you know, I can skip it after 5 seconds, but I hate that interruption. And so I'm just not willing to do that to my audience. I don't want them to have that sort of experience. You know, I've seen, again, I was watching a channel from somebody else and you said, oh, you know, if you've got a 30-minute video, you can put ads, you know, before and then put a couple during and maybe one after. And I'm like, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to inundate my audience with ads. I think one ad at the beginning is a kind of reasonable, quote unquote, price to pay for watching my videos, which, you know, as I've mentioned on most of my videos, all my content is 100% free. So, you know, I think it's a small price to pay to watch my videos, is having one ad that is skippable at the beginning. So again, I just don't want to do this. This to me, I find it very annoying. And I have seen comments on videos on other channels where people are complaining about the number of ads on the video. So I personally just would not recommend putting a lot of videos on your ad, or a lot of ads on your videos. Maybe you can make more money that way, but is it really worth pissing off your audience and having fewer viewers? you have to think about the balance there. Maybe you get more money per video, but you get fewer people watching your videos, and so at the end, have you really made more money? You can finally also put ads after the video, and again, just not a choice that I want to do. I mean, most people don't even reach the end of the video, so I'm not sure that really adds much value. So, why bother? To me, doesn't really make much sense. So this is all I'm doing. I've made the money I showed you. I've made from just putting one skippable video ad before the video. And the nice thing about YouTube is that a lot of my content and a lot of content other people create is evergreen, meaning that you can watch it, a video you put up here, people continue watching it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years later. I mean, if it's good content, it can stay fresh for a long time, and so you can continue to make money off of your videos for a long time. And as you add more videos, then obviously, you're gonna have more content that is creating views, that is creating ad money for yourself. So, remember that it's not just a one-time thing. You put up a video and you get a ton of traffic right away, and then nobody watches it after that. That's just not how it works. I mean, if I go to my own personal, if I go to my own personal YouTube page and I type in youtube.com, YouTube will recommend videos that sometimes are a decade old. And, if it's good content, sure, I'll watch it. If it's something I'm interested in, I'll watch it. So, you can keep making money off your videos for a long time, which is, it's kind of nice. So, so I think that's pretty much all I wanted to share. I hope this was valuable. I was kind of excited in terms of how much I've made so far, and I hope this, was of value to you, because again, I was trying to figure out, looked on Google, looked on YouTube, tried to get some ideas how much I would be able to make my first month, and I really wasn't able to find anything. So again, if you are, if you have a YouTube channel, if you're thinking of putting ads on there, if you're maybe already have more than 1,000 subscribers or are reaching that point, I want to give you some idea as to what you might be able to make. Again, it's going to depend on your audience and the niche that you're in. So, I think I've done really well, perhaps, better than most people, so don't necessarily expect to duplicate my results, but, you could, it's hard to say. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share in this video, and I hope it was of value to you. As always, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing, gonna aim for about 4 videos a week for the rest of 2020, videos to help you build and grow your online business. So that is it. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video.